Hello, Willow Creek fans. This is Tony.
And Karen.
I know it's been a long time since you got to see this beautiful face on Tony Vision. However, we thought we had a little extra time because unfortunately we had to do a snow delay on this particular sale. So the sale we're showing you was supposed to be this week, but actually it's going to be next week, and it will be Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, our normal hours of operation.
And it'll be warmer.
And it'll be warmer.
And no
It's supposed to be in the
snow. Yeah.
50s. So it's calling for a little rain, but I think we could handle that versus the snow and the ice and everything that we've had this week. So I want to show you this beautiful house, and I've already messed up on the name of it. What do we call this one?
Oh, I think it's Radiant.
Radiant.
Robin
It is Radiant.
Yeah.
Radiant on Robin
Road. Yes.
Yeah, not Circle or anything like that, right? So I guess we both were unprepared.
Yep.
But anyway,
Yes.
with that said, we'll start right here in the foyer and show you a few of the pieces that we have. We have this vintage mirror. It is wood. It's very nice. And then this is a marble with iron table. Probably turn of the century. It's quite a beautiful little table. And that's one of the things you're going to see in this house. You're going to see a mixture of some newer pieces and older pieces, and it really flows very well in this house. So with
really
that
pretty.
said, we'll go into the living room and we'll start this way, Karen. We have these very neutral beige wingback chairs. We actually have two of them. We'll show you the other one on the other side. And then, as you can see, we have this Victorian type piece that's coming here with the marble top. I don't know if these are age related to the Victorian period or if they're a newer, maybe a copy of that, but they're very nice.
Well, it's hard to tell because everything in this house is just pristine.
It is. It's meticulous.
Yeah.
Everything was well taken care of, even the white carpet. So, and then we have two lane side tables here. We also have this wingback sofa that is beautiful. I love the colors, especially if you're into some burgundies and beiges and those type of colors. So it's quite lovely. I was telling Karen earlier, these are newer lamps, but they are really pretty with the brass and with the glass on them. And then we'll go this way. Unfortunately, the barrister bookcases are not for sale. The owner is keeping those. And then inside each of these cases, we have a lot of decor. We have birds up here. We have some check pieces. We have rose medallion there. And then some of the marble eggs and some other old pieces like Flow Blue right there. Some nice brass pieces here. These are these heavy duty brass. I'm not sure if it's Baldwin. I don't want to pick it up, but it's one of the higher end brass. And then in this house, we have a lot of blue and white porcelains in here. And then if you look in here, she has done a display case, and we just kept it, of pins. But we do have costume jewelry in this estate, and I'll show you that. We have the willow tree angels there, and there's a whole collection of different angels. And then the Homer type pieces there, those ceramic bowls and things like that. Beautiful little club chair here, probably the East Lake period, 1920s, 1930s. Now this is probably East Lake coming right out of the Victorian period, so probably the same time frame, and this is to the age of it, 20s, 30s, somewhere like that. Once again, we have another wingback chair here. And then, Karen, if you want to highlight, I love the frames on these, but I also like
the colors,
the prints, of the poppies and the different flowers that are in there. And then this is probably one of a kind piece. It's been made by somebody. A lot of times these look like acorns here. These handles are. And I would say it is turn of the century. It's got wooden nails in it, so it's just a beautiful piece. I love the colors of the woods, how they made these darker and these lighter right here. So a lot of things you could do with this little cupboard piece. So So we'll go this way into
Oh, can we just talk about this like large brass bowl for a minute? Because
large.
it is gorgeous. This brass bowl sitting on this
It
table.
is beautiful.
I mean, I
Yeah.
don't think I've ever seen one like that. It's really
And
pretty.
these are real dried out hydrangeas,
And they're
believe
dry.
me, and
Yeah.
they're dry. But they are pretty, and hopefully you got to see the marble table
Yeah.
that went with the other pieces. We're going into the dining room. You have a beautiful cherry Thomasville dining room set. There's not a scratch on it anywhere. You have the china hutch that goes with it. And then once again, we have another one of these beautiful turn of the century. Look at the framing on this. It's absolutely gorgeous with a bouquet of flowers in here. Some really heavy brass candles here. And then inside, I'll try to highlight it. We actually have some crystal. If anyone collects, this is the Boopy design in anchor hocking. So we have that with an anchor hocking water or tea there. And then we have some depression glass in here, as well as some more cut glass and crystal, lead crystal in the case. Karen likes these flowers.
I love those.
You know, she was like, I really love those, the magnolias.
They are. Well, it just all, like the whole room, it just all ties together.
And then in here we have, well, I'll highlight this piece. This is a pie safe. I believe it's 1880s, maybe up to the early 1900s. It's got some round nail heads in it, but it is an absolutely beautiful pie safe. Tins look original to the piece, and our girls decided to do some blue and white in it. So we have, you know, you've got the Churchill, you've got some of the other type of pieces of blue and white in here, and they're all individually priced. People are always fussing because they just want a piece or two. So we did that. You've got a wash bowl there in the blue and white. It's a newer piece, but it's nice. And then here we have a Thomasville server, so it will fold out. It does go with the dining room set. And then this is a Hitchcock chair. It's really cute. It's in great condition. The bottom is. And then I think I'm going to say it right, Curl. This is
That's how I say it.
I believe that's the fabric. It's the fabric is elevated up. I love this chair. I think it's beautiful. I think it could really highlight any room with any color and just stand on its own. Nice little secretary right here with it. We also have another Curl little, I guess you would call it hassock or something for your feet. We do have, these are newer rugs. Some of them, I don't think, they're all man-made as far as I can tell on the rugs. Doesn't look like any of them are made by hand. So with that said, we'll go in here. I guess I can highlight this little kitchenette set. It does have a Formica top on it. It's very cute, and I think it has a leaf in it, I believe, yes. So it can be made to be much smaller than this if you'd like. We have a little TV, nice little stand over here. Some of the Blue Ridge pottery plates for those who like to collect those. All of those are hand painted. We have our usual, you know, dishes, cups, some utensils here, knives. We have pots and pans, things like that. A spice rack. So we have that. And then I do want to highlight these. These are kind of cool.
These are very cool.
These are made in India, and they're actually a, looks like a gun, but it's a fork and a knife that you would do carving with, and I just think they're really cool. I saw them on a line, what they've sold for on WorthPoint. You're looking at $125 to $175. So if you're interested in these, do your homework on them. I think they're from the 1970s, based on the research I came up with. And then, you know, some Pyrex, things like that. We also have a crock pot there, toaster, you know, just our usual appliances, things like that. So we'll head this way. You might want to show them these cute little topiaries with your jacket there.
My jacket's not for sale.
Yeah. And then we have a nice little round table there for displaying anything. Could actually be put in the middle there.
It could. There's room.
Beautiful oak hall tree. Love this color of oak. It's not dark and it's not the honey oak. So I like it. We have a copper pail here, I guess you would call it. And I guess we can go this way first. This is a newer type of bedroom set. There's not a name on it, but it's solid wood. You've got the silver or stainless pulls. We also have the nightstand to go with it, and then you've got a sleigh bed there. That's there. So if you want to show them that, that is a hand-painted piece, a little side table there, kind of neat looking. Pretty club chair here, really like it. We have a mink for those who are freezing out there.
Or if you're doing the whole mall block aesthetic right now, that Tony told me that I could not pull off,
Yes,
even though that black
did
is
kinda,
my favorite color.
Yeah, I don't really know what that is she's talking about, but she
It's a
came out
thing.
dressed up with
I
it.
know, and he told me I couldn't do it.
She couldn't do it. She can't pull it off. Just telling y'all. Let's show them the rug. I really love this. We've got about 3 or 4 of these wool rugs. These are handmade, and I just think they're kind of cute accent rugs for any room. Excuse me. We have a Jenny Lind bed. Once again, we have one of these beautiful framed pieces of art, the print. And then let's start in the closet. We do have, these are all handmade. Most of them are made on the sewing machine. There is some stitching in them that is by hand, but for the most part, they are, and some of them are well loved and used. So that's a good thing about them. We've got some rugs here, some accent pillows, nice little accent table there. We do have an older side table over here that's been handmade. I would say probably 40s maybe, based on what I could see. And then Jenny Lind bed. I don't know if I highlighted that or not, but we do have that type. And this is a full bed, folks. And the trunk. It is not a lane trunk, but it is a cedar chest. So,
It's pretty.
very nice. So let's start off with this furniture. This was, my understanding, bought in the 60s by the family. We do have 2 chest of drawers. You had another one in the other room that I didn't really highlight that goes with this. And we do have a dresser. We also, if you all love this bedroom set, in storage, we have the bed that goes with it. We just didn't have enough room for this house. Because
Do you know what size it is?
I believe it's a queen.
I think so.
So we have the bed that goes with this, and we would be more than happy to get it for you. We're going to actually sell a few more of this estate's items a little later when we pick them up.
And then, I don't know if you highlighted the dresser or not, but the dresser actually, you can lock, which I thought was pretty interesting. You don't see that a whole lot on dressers, so.
Yep. Another little East Lake side chair here. This is a newer bed. It seems to be really sturdy and heavy. So it's got a little iron in it, and plus it's solid wood. Let's see, another little chest. That could be late 1800s. It's really cute. It's got the spindle little feet on it. Another piece here, probably from the 40s, 50s. It has a little marring on it. And then we do have costume jewelry, which we will have out. We just haven't put it all out right now. And we always have people that want the jewelry cases. That's usually the first thing that sells. So we do have one in this estate. So we'll go to the next room. I'm really doing good at
I know.
this. I mean,
like
you know,
you're on, like you're moving.
I know.
You have not done this in so long.
I know. Now I'll really screw it up. Okay, so if you love oak and you love these type of pieces from the 20s and 30s, and you can tell that because the wheels were put on there, people thought it was nice to be able to roll a piece of furniture until they realized they ruined their whole hardwood floors with it. So we have this little dresser here, and then we have a beautiful oak bed to go along with it. I love the carvings on that bed. And then you have another side piece washstand or a little chest of drawers there. It's cute. We do have a Stetson hat from the 1950s in here. Kind of rare to see these. There is not a hat in the box, but it is rare to find those. And in the floor we have a little Century safe, which we have the combination and all that. So I think that's about it in this room. So next is downstairs. One of the things about these steps is you don't have a railing on the right hand side, so please be careful going down them. So now we're in the den. I guess I want to start off highlighting this telephone. Probably from the 30s, solid wood. It's hard to find those in that type of condition. It's in great condition. So, and then we have these maple side tables. We actually have 2 of those. This couch came from Kaiser Furniture out of Abington. It's the micro fabric, but it's also recliners on both sides of the love seat, and the sofa itself has end recliners as well. So it's in excellent condition. My understanding from the family is probably been set on maybe once or twice since they've had it.
Very neutral.
Very neutral, beige, and very comfortable. And then we have a collection of Crocs. We do have a few more in a garage area that we will not be going out in, but you've got 6 gallons. You've got some really nice Crocs, for the most part, in excellent condition. We do have clock, turn of the century mantle clock there. We do have some iron pieces here, wrought iron. There are a collection of these, which are little piggy banks. These are cast iron, been painted. We've got probably 4 or 5 of those. And then let me highlight this. I thought this was kind of neat. With the death of Queen Elizabeth, we actually have 2 or 3 Life magazines that's dedicated to, this one's her coronation. So we've got some kind of magazines that are actually sought after right now because of her death. Nice little TV. It is, what I want to call it.
Smart.
Smart. Unlike me. Yeah. It's a smart TV. I don't know why that didn't come on my mind. Okay, it's not a dumb TV, it's a smart TV, okay? Another nice little club chair, another Cruel type pillow. Then we have picture frame.
Don't we have another chair that matches that upstairs?
We do. It's in that other bedroom with the newer furniture. So we have 2 if you'd like to have two chairs. Then we have picture frames here, like I talked about earlier, a nice little maple side table. Over here we have some electronics, not a lot. We have a monitor here. We do not have a computer that goes with it. And then just cameras, things like that you normally... Phones. VHS
we got
player.
some albums.
A few little, we do have some Goldfield cross pins, so those are a little bit more expensive. Do have a nice gun cabinet here, solid wood, beautiful display case here. It's a newer oak display case, or for books or whatever you'd like to use it for, curio. Some vintage toys here. This is pretty cool. This one still works. Okay.
He climbs, right?
He climbs, yeah. Yeah, and he actually works because I tried him a little earlier. a vintage dancing Mary chimp.
Creepy monkey.
Yeah, and here's another little bank, one of the cast iron banks that we have. Some games here. Icebox, an old-timey icebox, probably turn of the century. So it's in great shape. And then over here, I'll show you, here's another bank. It's a frog. So, not sure. Oh, there's how it works. See? You would put your money up there and throw it in the mouth. Okay. Books.
Just like going to the casino.
Yes, pretty much. And we'll start over here. We do have, I think it's a rainbow. Yes, we have a rainbow. We actually have people that like rainbow vacuum cleaners and Kirby's. So we do have one at this estate. We have a Maytag washing machine, and we have a Whirlpool dryer. The Maytag is much newer than the dryer, I believe. And then little cabinet. We do have a really super nice refrigerator for sale. It is a Whirlpool. These are just some magnets on it, so it's not covering anything like that. We have, they call this a dehydrator for meat,
Yep.
right? Like,
Yeah, if you want to
making
make your own jerky.
yeah. We do have a brand new automatic ice maker there for somebody that might like to add one to their refrigerator. And then I'd just like for you to highlight these cabinets right here. These are cool cabinets, probably from the 1950s. So you could put this piece in the middle, and I priced all three of them separately. So if you only wanted to buy one for a house, that'd be great. And then in here we have a lot.
Yep, and you're gonna need to talk fast because it's cold out here.
Okay, so right here we have a waterfall chest, cedar chest.
That
And
is chock full of vintage clothes.
Yes. And then we have, you see the wreaths up there. We have a lot of floral decor, a lot of florals here, a nice, probably a stagecoach chest there, very nice. You know, some flower pots. We do have some more crocks out here, and just some glasses and a few things like that. Some more of the depression glass pieces. And then we have just vases up here, some really super nice crystal lamps there. We actually have 4 of those. Another crock here. This one was quite rare when we looked it up. I'd never seen one like that. And then just some pottery there, some old chairs there, a nice little side table to put somewhere. Coming?
Yep. I'm just highlighting.
Okay. A few little exercise pieces here.
Some random
some old
corn people.
corn. Did you say
Corn.
You said porn.
Corn.
Uh-huh.
C, not P.
I want to listen to this really good when this comes out. An old radio there. You got some taxidermy with a fish, typewriters, old adding machines, things like that. Bullets or ammo boxes. Then I'll let Karen just go into that. It's holiday day 4. Basically throughout it, you've got some Christmas. You also have some fall, Halloween, things like that. Thanksgiving.
Shepherd's hooks.
All those good things.
Hand tools.
We have some hand tools here.
Yard tools.
Yard tools. Sorry. And then over here we just have tools like wrenches, screwdrivers,
Not a lot.
socket set. No, not a whole lot in this house. We do have quite a few tools you work out in your yard, or saw. There's a couple of saws there. There's some nice pieces there. You have this really nice Craftsman tool case here. You've got a hammock. We have some vintage toys here, little dumpsters and things like that. That's a kneeler seat where you would actually take out to your garden. Some bug zappers up here, and we have some old golf clubs. And then over here we have some fishing rods, a chair, some outdoor grilling pieces, and some fishing containers. How many guns do we have here? I keep
A
finding
lot.
them everywhere.
We've obviously left them laying.
A lot, yeah. And then we do have like a toy trunk there, a toy box, some, I would say, mid-century type glasses, things like that. We have some carnival glass up here, false-graph, is that how you say it? False-graph. Dishes there. These are all false-graph as well. This is Iron Mountain for those who collect it. It's got the black dot in the middle, so of the dish, so it's a nice kind of rare. It is also signed, and I didn't look at it, to be honest with you. It's one of the two ladies that usually signs all their pieces. And then it's very difficult for Karen to probably show you that, but we have tons of outdoor tools like rakes and shovels and things like that. This door right now that Karen is showing you is where you will go out. Our checkouts will actually be in the garage there, so that's where you'll be checking out. I think Karen is wanting to get out of this cold room.
It's a little chilly in this garage.
The basement.
Basement.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Now let's go into the den. How about that?
Oh, where it's warmer?
Where it's warmer.
You feel better?
Oh, I do feel better. Thanks.
Okay. So anyway, that's where we're going to check out where the garage is. This sale is next week. It's next Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. First day will be 2 to 5. Second day will be 10 to 2. And the third day will be 50% off, and it will be from 8 to 12. Let me think. Parking could be a little tough here. We do have, it's like a cul-de-sac that you go up. You know, we'll have one side of the street blocked off where you can't park on that side. So make sure you abide by it. We do have some side streets. You cannot park on the main street, which is King College Road, because it's double yellow lines. So don't even attempt it. Now, we're not that far from the college. I don't know. If you had to walk, you probably could walk across from the college if you wanted to park over there, if they would allow you. Now, I'm not saying do that, so I don't know if they would or not. Anything else, Karen?
As always, you all saw all the stuff that's in the house, and we can't possibly remember the prices on things. So, as much as we'd love to answer that for you, we just simply do not remember most of the time because we've already been in 5 or 6 houses since we set this one up and priced it. So don't ask for pricing, I guess, is my tip of the day. And then the other thing, like happened this week, always stay tuned for our weather updates or changes on any social media site. We post on Facebook, Instagram, and we also post on estatesale.net. And if we make any change, that is where they are all going to be posted. So we'll change all 3 sites.
And we'll try to do it as quickly as possible. Karen and I discussed this on Monday and decided that it was the best thing. So she sent that out as soon as possible. Maybe she sent it out on Sunday. I can't remember.
I think it was Monday.
You sent it out as quickly as you could. So with that said, I can't wait for y'all to see me. I'm glad you got to. I got to do a little Tony vision, even though the one thing that I didn't remember was a smart TV. Of all the things. That just tells you a lot, doesn't it? Anyway, I look forward to seeing you all on Thursday, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.
Bye, guys.